So Shelly, thanks for joining me via Zoom today. It's good to see you.
And you too, Karen. Thank you.
So how are things going over there at Elderbridge?
Well, we continue to be close to the public at this time. We are not looking at reopening until vaccination gets a little more widely distributed because of the folks we serve who are at higher risk for the COVID-19 virus. We just want to be sure we're doing everything we can to help protect them. And we are reaching out to all of our county public health partners and offering to assist them in any way we can. We are the go-to for information and assistance. And so people can call us if they have questions. We cannot schedule vaccines. That has to be done directly through their primary care provider or the Department of Public Health, but we can at least give them information and direct them to the right place or assist them, because so many of the vaccine so much of that scheduling is being done via the web. A lot of folks just don't have access to that. So if they don't have access to that or aren't able to do that, they should call us at 1-800-243-0678, and we'll help them through that process.
Right, and this would be for a caregiver as well, if you're a caregiver for someone in that age group.
Yes, if your loved one cannot contact us themselves, caregivers can call us and we will help them through the process. Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, it's navigating a whole new world right now, isn't it?
It is, and it's complicated. I guess I just want to reiterate, vaccine supply is not enough at this point. So everybody just has to be patient. I think our public health agencies are doing the darn best they can, and the pharmacies with what they're getting. But until we see an increased supply of the vaccine, not everybody's going to get it right now. So
patience is the key word right now.
It is.
All right, well, let's talk about another aspect that's kind of come out of COVID is how many hungry people there are. And I know that you guys are working with the coalition that's trying to do something about that.
Yeah, so we know that food insecurity is a big concern here during COVID. People lost jobs, they lost that source of income. We have older folks that are isolating at home and maybe not able to get out and get the food they need. So an opportunity arose. There is the USDA started a program last fall called Farmers to Families food boxes, and really it's to help farmers get their food distributed and help folks who really need that food. So we became aware that a fifth round was going to happen of this, and so we collaborated with Palo Alto County. Palo Alto County could not use a whole semi-load of food, and that's how it comes. So they're getting half, and they reached out to us here in Clay County and said, do you want the other half? And I said, absolutely. And so from that, we have kind of just pulled together a hunger coalition in Clay County. And we started out with 3 partners, Grand Avenue Community Outreach and Upper Des Moines Opportunity and Elderbridge. We're kind of the founding folks. It's our kickoff, but it is something we're going to continue with. I have great volunteers that are stepping up and saying, we'll help with this. So the semi will be coming on February 20th. We are planning to distribute food boxes from 11 a.m. till they're gone. It is a no contact thing. You will pull up, open your trunk and we'll put the food box in and off you'll go. So we're gonna have about 500 boxes of food. And this food is going to be fresh produce. So there'll be fresh produce, there's some pre-cooked meat, there's some dairy products. So it's really important that we get that distributed right away. So that's kind of our plan. We certainly want anyone who has food insecurity to come and get that box. There's no income qualification or anything like that. I just want to remind folks that, you know, we want to be sure we can get the food to the people who really, really need it. So that's our goal.
Do you need volunteers to help package, or is it already packaged?
It comes already pre-packaged. And so the Clay County Fairgrounds is also partnering with us on this. And so they've nicely offered to have a forklift and a person who will unload the pallets from the semi for us. We intend to set up at least 3 lines for the distribution. So we can quickly hand that out. We're not turning down any volunteers, of course, but many of the community leaders here in Clay County have already stepped up and offered to help us out. The Spencer High School FFA students are going to volunteer and come help us that day. So we'll have a really good group to help. We want to move people through quickly. I don't like to see people sit in lines for hours. So we hope we can do it very efficiently.
All right, so on February 20th, how do you want folks to get there? How's this gonna run?
Okay, so what we're asking is that folks enter from Gate C on the Clay County Fairgrounds, which is on 4th Avenue West. There will be traffic control there, helping to direct people. So there'll be 1 line coming in, and then they'll be split out into 3 lines by the time they get to the actual event center parking lot, and we will distribute the boxes. So I just want to ask people to please follow the traffic control folks. The Spencer Fire Department and the Spencer PD are going to be running that. So we're very thankful that they're going to do that for us. Then they'll exit out of 18th Avenue West 18th Street. So we hope to just really keep it moving.
Sounds good. If there's someone out there who fits the bill and it has some insecurities, but doesn't have a vehicle, doesn't have a car, is there a way that they can still get helped with this? First of all, we've decided it'll be 1 food box per family, 2 per car. So if they don't have their own transportation and they need to ride with someone else, all they're going to have to do is tell us there's 2 families in here and they're going to get the 2 boxes. We don't have, the ability to do a lot of delivery, but Randy Swanson, one of our Clay County supervisors, has offered, he and a group, they're going to deliver some boxes out to some senior apartments here in Spencer. So because we know there's transportation concerns there also. So you can send a proxy if you need to. You don't want anybody to be left out. Correct. And even folks that are living in smaller communities outside Spencer, all of the city clerks and mayors of those communities have been provided this information, and they should have information posted. So this is not a Spencer thing. This is a Clay County thing that we're doing. All right. Date and time again? Saturday, February 20th, and we will start distribution at 11 o'clock. And it's going to be cold, I'm sure. We don't want people getting out of the car. Stay in your car. Open your trunk when you get stopped at a distribution site. We will put it in, and you can go on your way. All right, and that's come in Gate C there at the fairgrounds. That is correct. Yes. Oh. Right. Anybody else you want to thank or give a shout out to that's kind of helped you with this project?
It's been a real collaborative effort. There's a group of community leaders here in Clay County that meet on a regular basis to really focus on the COVID um, situation. And I've been fortunate enough to be part of that group. So when I brought this to that group, there was, yeah, I'll help, I'll do this. And anytime you do something like this, it takes a collaborative effort. And Clay County is amazing as far as volunteers stepping up and saying, yes, we want to help with that. So I'm just thrilled.
Good. Sounds like a great opportunity for folks to kind of maybe fill in where there's some gaps.
Absolutely.
All right.
And I just want to remind folks, if you have other needs beside that and you're 60 or older, we are here. We may not be physically here, but we are on the phones and happy to assist. So give us a call, and it's 1-800-243-0678.
And I do know you have a website, so if you're having internet connection, you have a website, check out that website with all your services on it, right?
Yeah, and our Facebook page is pretty active also. So we try to get information out as much as we can in that manner. So